Oh, it will be the round. Cloud9 on the T side. So big welcome to all of you here at ELEAGUE Premiere. Hope you're going to invite your friends, and it's going to be a really good best of 3, I think, regardless. Cloud9, if they can get that pistol win on the T side, that's going to be big. They've fought a couple of smokes, but they're already going to lose. Stico down on that T ramp, going down to Sip. That's a really big push coming his way. And now there's going to be chaos absolutely everywhere. Cloud9 have no idea where anybody's left right now. They're going to have to spend a lot of time even just recovering from this.
No, but you have to go back and look at the minimap after this. The response from Astralis on losing that, because Xyp9x can very easily get trapped from that kill from Rush. It's a very important kill to get on the T side, but then you can see that the defender rotates over towards the A bomb site. Xyp9x rotates back up to the top of Banana to meet up with his other teammate, and all the danger is kind of goes away. Cloud9, if they were on top of it, maybe if they have a little bit more practice, maybe we see it later on in their life, they could have really taken advantage with an aggressive, convincing hit towards that A bomb site and a timing where there was just one defender there, but they couldn't find it.
There's so many corners to check on Inferno if you lose track of the CT players that you have to look for, so I can understand why maybe they're a bit slow to follow up on this. 50 seconds now. Smokes are down, flashbangs into the pit where both the players are holding for Astralis. If they can get this first kill, that would be huge. Magisk actually coming off that first shot. Golden going to be taking down Glaive, and he can't even reload. They're all around him. He should have been dead long ago. He's going to get one more kill. I don't know how he's still alive. And finally, he's out. Sip going to be there with a kill on automatic, and that leaves it in a 2-on-2, but Magisk should have been dead 10 seconds ago, and somehow he stayed alive for that kill. That's really a miracle play. And now let's see if they can get the retake in. Golden and Skadoodle trying to hold on and see if they can buy enough time. There's no kit currently picked up. That USP though on Golden could be big. There's Sip with one more headshot, making it a triple for him, and he's just looking to close out the round. Golden forced back around the corner, and now Device is waiting for him. Instant headshot as Astralis are going to pick up the pistol.
Oh, that is a disaster for Cloud9. They had everything, and obviously, Magisk is so good in that pit. That's one of the few times you're going to see him just in an ugly sequence in that position, but you're right.
Right, like, it definitely does reinvigorate the whole team. Even if you lose the pistol, you're going to be pretty good.
Especially when you consider the level of underdogs that Cloud9 is. It would be huge if they were able to respond and actually get economic control early on and maybe get up to about 5 rounds very early in this half. And then you just kind of have, no matter what happens for the rest of the half, no matter if you lose everything after that and you get dominated, don't get another kill, you at least have a comfortable amount of rounds to work with in the second half.
Yeah, I think Bardolph gave them 5 rounds and Yanko gave them 8 rounds. A little bit harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah, you feeling patriotic today?
I'm always feeling patriotic. This one is, listen, even, yeah. Listen, it feels like a lost cause. I don't even really know how to put it in a nice way. I've lost the plot.
I appreciate the attempt anyway. I think
I was really trying to find something.
You took us on a ride there, Moses.
Just the microcosm of what it's like to be a North American counter at the moment. There's Stico challenging Xyp9x at top Banana. Magisk isn't going to be scared by that at all, though. He's already starting to cheat back towards the A bomb site. Second guessing a little bit. Golden, Skadoodle, and Automatic to control brackets with Rush in these holes. Running out of flashbangs, but they've got 4 smokes still to work with. So this is pretty solid map control for Cloud. They're going to try and split this B bomb site. Huge entry kill for Golden, another opportunity, but it's a good trade from Automatic. Now he's got some space to work with. Magisk has peeled towards CT spawn, and Xyp9x to defend the B bomb site, but Rush and Automatic cannot find a way to meet up with them.
There's only 20 seconds left. They really need to make something work right now, Cloud9. They're slowly running out of time. They're starting to see if they can get back towards the A bomb site. Magisk is close by, although he's falling back to B. Right now, the minimap is just the only thing that's telling the story at the moment. Device and Dupree have somehow left up inside the A bomb site. Not a good position to be in. Dupree's going to be going down. Device, he doesn't even know where to look, and he's not going to get the bomb through the smoke. Otherwise, they would have won the round, but Device still staying alive. Magisk getting 1 kill. The reload, is he going to have time for it? No, Skadoodle will stop him. And now it's Sip, 1 versus 2, and they should not give him any chance to do this. Just stay hidden until he taps that bomb, or make him come look for you. Either way, it should be a round loss, and that's going to be the end of it. Automatic with the kill. Great round for Cloud9.
But on what an edge. That plant goes down in an unorthodox...
Wonder if is that the turnaround? Is that one of those moments where it all switches? Because that was obviously a bit of a blunder.
I think it's going to put him on notice that, you know, Astralis isn't just going to sit far back and wait. Look at Golden. I mean, neither are they, but he goes a bit too far into the flames.
That was so dedicated, wasn't it? Like, once you're running in fire to complete the mission, you know, you're just, you know, it's a real trooper.
Ah, well, I mean, fair play to Skadoodle with the response. Headshot, and Rush is waiting for that push, and he gets it. Dupree walks right into. That's the A defense. It's all gone. Wow. Skadoodle got that kill towards top mid, and Rush finds 1 kill, and Oh, they didn't assume. I mean, they had so many players in Banana, they're not really in a position to capitalize on that and get into the A bomb site quickly, but it's going to come. It's going to come now, just a little bit delayed. Xyp9x is going to be the only defender, and he's very exposed in this position. Yeah, you can get some creative kills, but can you get the 2 or 3 that you'll need? There's the first. They know where he is now in a big trade. Blade might just have to give up this fight if he can't find a kill right here, but he does get it. Puts Magisk in a 1-on-2.
Yeah, but look at the damage he did on Skadoodle. That could have almost been a double now. Mega's going to have to try and see if he can roll in. He's got the Molotov, so he can actually clear out a big corner here, but he's just going to look forward to that AK-47. Leading the charge here, and the spray is not good enough, and Stiko will shut him down, and Cloud9 bringing it back. That's a huge round to win. I'm just going off what I, you know, just general theme modes. I feel like it would be.
It's much better than beans, that's for sure.
Yeah,
UK breakfasts are really awkward.
Yeah, they are. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, Stiko now gonna force his way in, and Astralis has forced up a purchase. Op still on Device, which probably gives them confidence to go for it. And Xyp9x with the UMP, but Device is gonna stick around. Oh, that's a great timing to find. I think it's the second or third time he's gotten that pick at top Banana with the AWP, so fair play to him. Stop dueling Skadoodle delayed down mid. Just go to the B bomb site where you're finding your frags.
Yeah, Golden again being kind of aggressive early on, which is it's fine as long as it works. But if he continues to sort of find his end up there, gotta switch it up a little bit.
They've actually had a pretty decent amount of success, all things considered, of Banana control. I mean, obviously, this round would just be so crippling if Cloud9 won it. Like, because this is a reset of the economy, of the Astralis economy, if Cloud9 take this. So that would be a disaster. There's a great pop flash. Astralis even, I mean, Device even has like 3 seconds with which he can adjust when he finally realizes Automatic is in the corner. All that's left here is Cloud9. This offense needs to attack this B bomb site. It's Glaive and Xyp9x to defend, and they've got smokes. They're going to have to go through this. They are. Stiko pushing through, but down low, and there's Xyp9x from the other angle.
The UMP doing the damage. Glaive with the kill, and Sip will follow it up. That's a good double kill for him. They're having a brief discussion, and they do want to go to the catwalk, or towards quad. They kept sort of doing that. They were a little bit more aggressive than maybe you would have wished for. Missed shot, just barely makes it back again, running through the fire at top Banana. This time Stiko instead of Golden, and it still is not really working.
Another opening kill for Astralis, and despite the fact they dropped the ball in the previous round, they are very, very good at winning the man-up situations when they find the first kill.
Where are you on running through fire, Moses, in the game of Counter-Strike? What's your position on that?
Not a huge fan of it as the go-to tactic for the entry.
No?
You know, 20 seconds into the round. There are definitely situations where you have to go for it, but...
I bet it sterilizes things, though. Like, you're not going to catch any diseases or anything.
Yeah.
But there are other downsides, for sure.
Yeah, that's...
Oh.
Good find from Xyp9x through the smoke. Obviously well-versed with that angle.
Automatic down to 14 health as well. Obviously not such a good time at the moment here. The last round of the half might just go in favor of Astralis, which I think all things considered, they're going to be pretty happy about. Not even making it around the corner. More fire, and this time nobody running through it.
Outside of a couple rounds down the stretch, I think you've got to be, I mean, there's been a couple cleanup, a couple dominant rounds from Astralis, but Cloud9 overall is obviously going to be very, very happy. Losing the pistol, a round they probably should have won it. We'll go back to get set about that after the fact. But it's certainly like scrounged 7 rounds together despite losing the pistol to Astralis, one of the better defensive-sided teams. That is impressive. Device 17 kills. He was great with the op. If you look at every other team, like the people they play in that B bomb site, they always have one of their best fraggers there.
But if you put them somewhere else, it looks like Golden's heading to that A-bomb site, then they have to move around a lot more.
I would imagine it's going to be Automatic and Stiko at the B-bomb site. I could be very wrong. We'll see. Rush here, close up, to jump over to get information. I don't know if he spotted all 3. There's Rush with the CZ. That one's easy. Oh, even gets the follow-up, but Xyp9x responds even better. And they're going to press the issue. They should not be slowing down, just waiting for the smoke. And it's Automatic, 10 HP. They know exactly where he is. He's got no chance in this one. He's just trying to get a shoulder peek and a one-tap. And indeed, he almost finds it. That's the bomb site to Astralis.
What a turnaround from Sip. He was lethal in that first pistol round, and he's doing it again now. 3rd kill for him. Golden's managed to sneak far into the corner, but the USP is looking for one tap here. Can he do it? No, he's out in the open. Glaive will shut him down. Skadoodle not feeling particularly welcome at the moment. The smoke is going to go away pretty soon, but they actually have another one that they're going to put up, so that's a bit frustrating when it just stays smoked for like good 25 seconds.
It's just Astralis being able to funnel you to exactly where they want to fight you. So many crossfires able to be set up. Really cool as well as Astralis delaying the plant to ensure that they can take out Golden and just have an even better advantage. He gets caught in the open. Skittle trying to back away. Device obviously not going to let that happen.
To look for him, he's looking on top, and Golden's fallen down on low ground. So just that little difference is enough that he can actually get that third kill.
Gives him that little like half second or so. Or
yeah, exactly. It's not much, but
I guess when you look at the average reaction times, it would be the 0.28 seconds.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what this game is all about, Moses. Just gotta bring it down.
It's a game of 0.28 seconds. Glaive going to be trying to work around the edge of the smoke. Golden's got to be aware of that. Now, will he be ready to get right into it? He's going to oblige Golden, but takes off his head. And dupreeh has somehow lurked his way into CT spawn. This could be so deadly. This could actually change the round for Astralis, but Automatic is ready as well. Cloud9 have found a way to make this work.
Yeah, good on Automatic's brain for being ready for that one. Normally, you don't really find T players sort of wandering around in CT spawn that early in the round. So normally he would be probably just on autopilot, just, you know, sort of going back to library or something.
I thought certainly dupreeh was going to catch one off guard. So yeah, that's very good communication for a team that talked about Golden not having to call for an English team in the past. Deco's used it up, Device gets dinked. Not taken down, but the AWP is here. Now the utility being used by both sides to hold off this hit as long as possible. Good shot from Skittle, and this is slowly just being strangled away. When does Automatic come through the smoke? He's biding his time. There's the first spins. And Deco's got the second. They do have to recover that AWP. That's pretty important. They're able to get that, and they do.
It's on the scoreboard here for Cloud9. It means they've got their backs against the wall in some sense still. If they lose this round, it's going to get ugly. Double AWP, though. Could be interesting.
Could be the answer. We'll see. Automatic at the corner. Nades coming out. Double nades on him. He misses the shot. Taken down. Great utility usage from Astralis. Now Steiko's got to do it all. Smoke is actually going to keep them back, and I think that's a team flash that delayed him just long enough for that smoke to really become a secure wall for this B defense. You have seen Skadoodle rotate over. Makes the A defense susceptible. It's two players in lane, and they're about to get pinched.
Well, Glaive is out. Steiko doing a remarkable job over on that side of the map. Recovering and then some. 4 versus 3 now. Steiko still holding the bottom of Banana, which allows them to get Skadoodle all the way over to help out his teammates. So, strong defense. Oh, that Molotov, though, he's going to have to fall back out. Not sure if anyone heard, but if he got caught there, that would have left the B-bomb side completely alone. Another Molotov! My God! What kind of game are they playing?
Oh, it's got to feel so bad. And dupreeh, I think, was close enough to hear some of those footsteps. It's got to at least call that one is cheating over towards Rap side. And still Astralis, 40 seconds, plenty of time to confuse Cloud9, and they're going to slow play this. Rush inside the bomb site.
Why have they slow roasted Steiko? That's so mean.
I mean, it's so smart, right? Because once you get that kill, it means the map opens back up. Someone has to be honest and stay anchored at that B bomb, so you can't cheat anyone back to A because of the early warning system. And you have no one there to gain information, have a fast flank. And now this hit becomes so much more dangerous. Golden with a job to do. Xyp9x doesn't clear, but Golden misses the shots initially. Rush still alive, can't even find one. Another 2-on-2 to retake at this A site.
Golden's very close by. He wants to be there in time and maybe see if he could catch them. dupreeh almost got caught. It looked like he was just going to be stumbling into the lane. Now Skadoodle coming in from the other side. He's got the CSET 75 out. Another very difficult retake here. Out of utility except for the one flashbang. Is it going to be enough to set it up? Does catch dupreeh. Can't really see anything and trying their best. There's dupreeh with one headshot. And oh, there's Skadoodle picking it up. Double kill for him. Very close. Dropping for the AWP instead using the CSET 75. That will tie up the scoreline at 11-11. Cloud9 somehow.
Options there. You try and cheat over to the B bomb site, or you just say, guys, no matter what happens, I'm staying at A. And just good luck with that initial hold. And there it is, a double kill, Skadoodle. He's going to start this round out great for Cloud9. Last ditch effort in round 28, and Skadoodle has them in a very good place.
Yeah, there's a birthday present if I ever saw one. That's what you want. I put Astralis on notice. If it goes to overtime, that would be a fun moment, I think, for Cloud9. That might be the kind of energy they need at the end of this game, which has been a bit of a test for them already. Astralis, I guess, on Inferno, it's just become the most common thing that if you lose 1 or 2 players, you go B.
It's so easy, isn't it? I mean, because at this point as well, you have to assume that it's going to be just 2 players here. No one's going to cheat away from the A bomb site. When you have that player advantage, the closest is what Skittle's doing right now, which is kind of like hovering halfway between keeping his eyes on Rap. And 2 easy smokes can block off the choke points, but it's got to come down to these entries. Here they come, Astralis, turning the corner, automatic instinct far back, automatic boosted up. Good headshot on the Zipnix as well. Skadoodle rotating into position. There's still that SMG hiding in the back. Skadoodle just needs to make some noise. He actually tags Dupree, and now it's all over. Cloud9 is gonna stay alive as Stico picks him out of the air. That's the smoke, and that's beautiful. And the good thing is, Skadoodle, that's even better. The right decision for him. Rotate into the bomb site. If you stay in CT spawn, you're going to get smoked off. Now, there's got to be the Molotov. It comes out, but it's a little bit late. They're already past it. At least the first player. Skadoodle's going to help him out. He knows one more. Good recovery. And they've done it. I think they've held the fire, burns down Dupree, and there it is. Cloud9 going to take us to a 30th.
My God, that's such a good defense. And you're right, it was a little bit late. The first couple of players made their way through. Now they managed to deal with those, and then it kind of became a wall. Clock has run out, so Device lose.
Sounds like he doesn't always provide them, but he is one of the bigger impact players on this team when he's playing like this. And that was lights out. Those last 4 rounds, you can't find a whole lot to criticize him for. Beautiful job from him. Flashbang gonna force him off the angle. Double up setup for Cloud9 on this defense. And I think the last time we saw this, automatic ate a couple of nades and a bullet from Device. Here it comes again. He doesn't want anything to do with it. This time not sticking around to take the damage.
It's sort of a gambit that Astralis have come up with. They grenade that corner and then they peek it at the same time. And if you're an AWP player there, if you stay, there's a chance you're going to get grenaded. And if you, I mean, you sort of, like, it's just really tricky, right? Like, do you want to sit down while the grenades are landing around you to try and get that kill? You can if you want, but the chance doesn't really work out so well. And this is great. I think there was a friendly Molotov as well, forcing Dupree to sort of play awkwardly at the corner. Somehow Stico running through, chasing the kill, and he goes down, and oh my God. How does Dupree win that fight?
Yeah, you can't lose that one if you're golden. Automatic up next, looking for something, and Glaive was just barely hidden from his vision behind that board for a half second. That wasn't a friendly Molotov. That was actually a planned strategy from Cloud9 to retake the top banana, and it worked out beautifully, obviously, with the first kill. Going for more, though, trying to get through that smoke. You're kind of going for the all-or-nothing play, aren't you? You're going for, I'm either going to win the round or get shut down in the smoke, and unfortunately for Stico that round, it's the latter. And Cloud9 are wiped off the map in this first round of OT. This is also 10K start money with max rounds 3, so it's not 16K. So now that double up investment for Cloud9, if Skadoodle falls here, that is a big problem for them.
Has anyone ever figured out why we can't play with like 12K instead of, like, why does it have to be 16 or 10? There's just no logic to it, is there?
No.
Because the complaint, and I think it's a valid complaint, is when you're playing with 16, especially on some maps, like Dust 2, for instance, you can just buy
some backup.
I'm gonna make my own little group at 12. I think that's enough. That's what we need.
We'll have a broader discussion on this at another time. For now, Cloud9 need to win this round. That double up investment in that first round that they didn't lose, they're going to be running low on funds. Good pick off from Skadoodle. Seemed like Rush had the reaction in time, but it's much nicer to just have the op take care of an easy kill. There's one of those trademark triple nade stacks towards CT side. Doesn't do as much damage as they'd like, but all 4 players from Astralis were ready to pounce had that found a kill.
Smoke goes down towards CT spawn. Automatic really far back. Hard for him to help out Stico, in fact, impossible at this point in time. And is he going to try and run his way through? He will. Glaive incredibly ready for it. Make his goals already, but unfortunately the wrong target. That'll happen sometimes. Now it's a 3-on-3, and Cloud9 just needs something.
Now they have to go for this. Glaive did his job. 2 kills on the openings, even if Magis does take him down, but that does make this way more possible. Magis is going to be feeling very nervous. He's got to do something to make up for that. Waiting for any indication of this flank. Zipnix watching as well. Skadoodle and Rush, meanwhile, coming through construction, coming through ruins at the moment, and this is tense.
So patient, but eventually he's going to lose the fight. Skadoodle, 1 against Device. That's a good start. Now Rush trying to make his way through. Skadoodle going to sit on the bomb. 10 seconds is so much too long, and Rush, he doesn't realize what both of them are playing out there, and that is going to probably be the end of him. He tries to make it back, but Magisk with a triple at the end. What, I suppose, if you...
Frame that. That'll be a great thing to give your son one day.
But look at me now.
Look at me now.
Still talking about video games.
Double up setup as well for the Astralis side on this defense, so perhaps giving Cloud9 the opportunity to put him in that same trap that they themselves sprung in the first half. Device with an angle down banana, and the obvious other op we're looking at is Dupree over towards lane. with Device in this position. Oh, Scudo's waiting for him. That's going to be a huge duel. Device keeps creeping out just inch by inch, and this is tense. Whoever wins this would be huge for the team. No one else at that B bomb site. They've cheated Zipnix over because of the confidence in Device, and he's got to pay off for him now.
Yeah, everything on the line here in the first map for Cloud9. They need to sweep this one.
Just look at the timing on that. Device just stepped out a little bit wide of the second. Scudo gave it away.
Back, forcing a bit of panic spray. Looks like they want to see if they can continue around the corner. They're very awkwardly bunched up here at the middle. Meg is going to be taken down, Rush. They don't want to be this static. They need to make some sort of a move, and Automatic going to be going down to the pre. Oh no, it looks like Cloud9, for all of their efforts and everything they put into this first map, they may have fell just short here in overtime as well. Golden going to be going down to Zipnix, and Stiko, the last man left. 1 versus 5, and you know, obviously, as we found out, I'm not really a mathematician, Moses, but even I can see this is not going to be good.
It's not going to be anything special at all. Magic shuts it down. Double kill. We saw some frustration on Magic's face earlier in the game, but that mental reset of once they got into overtime, I think everyone in the Astralis said that's the experience. Just hit the pause button, everyone calm down, and let's just wreck house in overtime. And they do it, winning 4 in a row to finally close out.